Hey everybody, this is the Noble Artist here, and today in this video is going to be something a little bit different. This here looks like one of my customs, but this is actually not one of my customs. This is a custom made by one of my fans who I met. He came into Lynchburg, came for college for a weekend at Liberty University. Not a sponsor, just saying, no shout out to Liberty. But Custom Clones, our CloneCustom777 made this figure, and it's really awesome. He did put this video of it on his channel, and so go check it out. I'll also put a link down in the description to his channel and a link at the end of this video so you can go check it out because he got some really cool content. Really awesome kid. It was so cool to be able to meet him in person. He is the first one of my fans that I got to meet. So if you're ever in town, let me know and we can hang out and whatnot. But anywho, he gave me one of his figures, which is really cool. I've never done a review other than my brother's customs. I've never done a review on something that's not mine. So it's really cool to be able to do this. That and his customs are so close to what I do. It's not going to be that hard to do this review. So I'm really excited to do this. And I hope you all enjoy this figure. So I'm going to go ahead and just get to it. And he did give me a list, kind of description of what is on the figure and what it is. And he also has a video of it. So I'm just going to do my thing and review this as if I would review any other one of my customs. So I'm going to take the weapon out of his hand. He did give him a vibroblade sword, a short sword, which is really cool. Did a really good job on that. I will set that aside. And then he does have a pistol on the side, which I'll get to in just a moment. But we will start off with the legs. He put a gray tone. I believe all this is Tesser's paint, which is really good because Tesser's is a really high quality and it's a really nice paint. Just from the looks of it, that's what it is. He does have the gray boots down here on the legs, and then for the knee pads, he has this dark royal blue. Now this is a really cool blue. I think I might actually have this blue right here. So it's really cool because I'm used to seeing these colors a lot. So he does have that for the knee pads, and then he does have this silver stripe here on the armor is on several places, and this here is an additional metal stripe. This is pretty difficult to do as far as getting it to match the knee pad. Both of these are cut out exactly the same, really good with the proportions on that, and getting them both to be alike. But to cut it off to stop right at the knee pad and get the full length of that is pretty difficult to do. So that's pretty cool that he was able to do that. And he also has the black underneath the legs, and then the centerpiece also has another piece of metal on it here. And then for the belt, he does have the 4 ammo packs going there. He's got a little bit of chest detail painted in that design that is on. It's printed on the figure, but it's cool to paint into it to just give it some more color. And then with this bandolier here, did a really nice job with the bandolier. And then I did do a tutorial on how to do this, how to make this piece right here in the middle, this buckle, and then stuff like this. And I've pretty much made a tutorial on a lot of these things. If you haven't checked those out, I'll put a link somewhere up in here, maybe right in this corner, so you can go check them out. But he did a really good job with this bandolier. And then over here on the pauldron here on the shoulder, did a really good job with that. Now it's two-toned, which makes these pop out and look so much nicer. It's like a darker gray. I don't know why I say there's gray a lot in here, and sorry, I say colors that I see and not what I'm supposed to be talking about. But it's this darker brown along the edge. I'm gonna try to get this focused. My camera's being not cool. I'm not sure if you can see that shine around the edge of the pauldron, but it does have two-tone, which is really cool. And then for the arms, we have the, try to move his hand up. We've got the shoulder pad here, again with this extra metal stripe down the side, which is really cool to have it pop out. Gives it some more depth to the figure. It does have the arm piece right here. That is painted. You got some gray there. So it's like most of the color scheme is like a bluish gray with this brown and a little bit of red, which he did a really good job accenting all these colors. You kind of want at least 3 colors on your figures and pick colors that go well together. And it's nice that he has gray and blue as the main theme, and then just a little bit of red, a little bit of gray, or a little bit of yellow here, and just the color scheme on this figure is really good. And then of course these 2 wrist pieces on either side. Again, this is the same shoulder pad, same everything on that. And then moving on to the side, he also does have this strap here leading to his pistol holster, and he does have a pistol for the figure right here, and that slides in there really nice. It's a really good fit for that gun, which is really good. And then here we have the comma back here in the back. Now this is the same color scheme as the pauldron, which is really nice to have these both matching. And then I don't know if he made that to come off. He did. So the waist does come off just from the looks of it. I don't know if it actually does, but he looks like he did put it to go through. I'm going to attempt to take this off, and there we go. So that's a really cool feature. I've only done that several times on my figures to be able to take this off, just trying to make them more playable, but this does come off, and he did a really good job with that. Not a lot of people do it, but if you want to have more playability, or if you want to add this to other figures, that's a good technique to do. And then we'll go ahead and get to the back of the figure, and then I'll set this aside and I'll put it back on later. And I'll move them up just a bit. With the back of the figure, he does have 2 more ammo packs on either side, which is really good. And then the thermal detonator slash back to tank, whatever you call it, thermal detonator is what they are. But he put one of those on there from the side. You can see how it sticks out, really nice. And then this backpack design right here is really cool. I'm not too sure what he used, but a lot of this stuff is a lot of these pieces that I use are just things that I find, so I'm assuming he just found a nice square piece that fit proportionately with the back of the figure, and that turns out to be a really cool backpack. You can see it's not too big, not too small. Got some cool paint designs on there. And then also the fabric here, these straps wrap all the way around the figure, which a lot of people don't do, or a lot of people don't even do straps at all. But it does wrap around the figures. You can see over there on the head how it does go around the shoulders, which is a really good feature. And then he also has a neck guard, which again is extra details. And then that is him without his helmet, for those who wanted to see. And then moving on to the helmet, we have this blue stripe going right here on the front of the muzzle, and then it also goes along the fin, and then these 2 outer stripes, kind of these curve, I say stripes so many times, I'm trying not to use that word, but both of these are done really well. They're proportionate. If you can see from the straight on angle, they are exactly lined up with each other, which is kind of hard to do because you can do one side really well, and then trying to mimic it on the other is kind of difficult, but he got that spot on with that. And then he put the antenna right here on this side, and then the rest of the helmet is just accented with this blue and gray, and then he even has some black here, and then a little dab of silver on that little piece on the helmet. So all in all, it's a really good figure. He did a really good job. The painting is on point. I know it's hard to paint for some people, and a lot of times it's the paintbrush, not so necessarily the painter that's giving you trouble. But whatever he was using, you did a really good job. And so CloneCustom777, you wrote it down one way, but your YouTube says the other way, so that's why I keep tripping on it. But congratulations for making a really awesome figure. This is really cool, and I thank you so much for giving me this figure. It will have a spot on my shelf, and then when I get my display case built, yes, I'm trying to build a display case, but I put it on hold, so I haven't really talked about it because it's a long process. But it will be on display. I will put it over there with my figures, or up here for the time being. But it's so cool that you sent me this, or you gave this to me. If anybody else wants me to review their figures and critique it and give you some pointers, let me know, and just you can send me your stuff, and then I will try to do a video on it, and then let you know what you need to do better, or what needs to be changed, or what's great about it, and just kind of critique it and help you guys out. If you want, it's just an option. I didn't really give it much thought. I decided to do that. But for this figure, I don't see anything that you can really do differently. There's stuff that I do differently, but it's just like a matter of preference, not necessarily right or wrong. Like I do put another piece of armor on the arm, so usually they have 3 pieces. This one has a little bit more, but it does have that piece right there, that band, and then a top piece. But that's just my preference because I just put more armor on it. But it doesn't look bad like this. This is a way to do it. And so stuff like that, Again, it's just the way I do things, and you all don't have to do it the same way that I do. But anyway, this is an awesome figure. Go check out his channel. He does have a lot more really cool figures just like this one. If you liked his stuff, I'll leave a description up here. You can click on it, and down into the description you can actually, I said that backwards again. The description is down here. Go check it out. A link to his channel will be there, and I'll put it in an annotation up top with his channel, so you can go check it out as well there. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hitchhike it. Don't forget to fist pound the subscribe button up there. It helps me out a whole lot. And if you're the first person to leave a comment on my video, you'll get a shout out, which will go right up here at the end of the video. And if you have content on your channel, I will put a link so people can go and check it out. With that being said, one little update, one little announcement. All of these figures are on eBay as of now. Go check them out. They only have a couple days left. They're varying different prices and all that good stuff, and I'm probably going to be selling some of my older figures that are kind of falling apart. I just don't want to have them get destroyed over time. I've had these for many years. Like, some of these are my very early customs. The Airborne Trooper, I think this was Devis. I made a Rebel, and then this thing was just something out of my mind. A Bounty Hunter or Mandalorian. This is Bakara, and then this again was one of my other just made up characters. But they've been sitting on my shelf for many years, and over the time that I've moved a whole lot, so they've lost some pieces. They've been, dust is getting on them, and I just don't want them to get any more destroyed. Like, they're just kind of, so they're not in mint condition, but they are really cool customs. But I will probably be posting these on my eBay. Granted, they're going to be pretty cheap, because granted the quality is kind of deteriorating over many years of just sitting out, and I wasn't able to take better care of them. But that's my loss and your gain, because they will be on my eBay, and you guys can have a chance to own some of my original work. So if you're interested, go check it out. I'll also put a link to my eBay down in the description. So with that being said, thank you so much for sticking through this video. I know it's kind of long. Also, stay tuned to my gaming channel. I'm going to try to get within the next couple weeks all of the supplies I need for that, and that's going to be really awesome, and I'm going to do some gaming stuff, which would be a lot of fun. So thanks again so much for watching this video. Y'all have a great day. God bless, and I will see you later. Sorry again for this not being the You Pick, I Paint video, but tomorrow I will get out the tutorial. I'm probably going to do one on either the lightsaber, how I do a lightsaber. I have a new technique that I want to try, and then someone just mentioned do a camo video. So let me know which one you want to see first, either camo or the lightsaber. But the lightsaber might actually come in handy for the contest. Not going to say it is or it isn't. It might be, but yeah, just let me know which one you want to see first, and I will do that for you. So, alrighty guys, I'll see you later. Bye.